ただそれだけの理由で外には出たくないから自宅待機してる
Let's go. Okay. Alright. Okay, well this level was... I had a really good time with this level, but it's just really unbalanced. That's really the only way I can put it, but overall I do like it quite a bit. I just realized that I said 790 instead of 970. It was 970 attempts. It was not 790, it was 970. Sub 1K, proud of that. 970. Retitled by Convie. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but Untitled is one of my favorite extreme demons in the game. It has one of my highest enjoyment ratings that I've ever given. I gave it like a 96 out of 100. And that level is one of the ultra few levels that I've ever not gotten mad at. I love Untitled. It was probably the most fun I'd had in the game in a very long time at that point, and I loved it. I love Untitled. I love everything about it. I love the song. I love the decoration. I love the gameplay. Despite the fact that the level is really buggy, Untitled's one of my favorite levels in the game. And I was always interested in Retitled. The way that I found out about Untitled was because of this level, because this layout blew up like 5 years ago. This level came out, blew up, everyone knew what this level was, so many people were beating it. It's kind of mellowed out now, not many people play it anymore, but WizKid was doing a sort of like unrated Extreme Demon Appreciation Month, and I know that this is a layout, it doesn't really count, but I still thought it'd be a good opportunity for me to beat this level, because I love Untitled, and I've always meant to play it anyways. For the longest time, I was scared of this level because of the waves, because this level is overtly wave carried. Like, nothing in this level is really hard besides the waves, and that's very apparent if you watch a playthrough of this level. But that didn't stop it from being pretty fun. I still found it like really enjoyable for the most part. I got pretty frustrated towards the end because I couldn't get anywhere, but I ended up fluking this from 67, which is a pretty decent fluke. I'm pretty proud of that. The pre-drop is ridiculously easy. It's sight readable. I have nothing to say about the pre-drop, honestly. It was really easy and honestly kind of boring. I wouldn't have minded if it was a little more difficult. First drop I found really fun for the most part. Obviously the waves are extremely difficult, but they were very, very satisfying to do. The second wave, there's two waves right at the beginning of the drop. The second one kind of kicked my ass, but whenever I was pretty consistent, it was really, really satisfying. I did get really frustrated at that second wave though. It was that the mini wave right at the end really started to mess with me after a while because I just could not get past it. There was also like a couple bugs in there that were a little weird, but I think a lot of it was 2.2 because it's a lot of slope stuff. The break part, I didn't like that part that much. I thought that honestly it was a bit too difficult. I think that making that part as difficult as it was kind of hurt the level. You're worrying about dying to the middle part instead of worrying about the beginning of the second drop, which is the hardest part of the level. I think that the difficulty of the pre-drop and the mid part should be switched, and I think that the level would honestly play a lot better because I think that part in the middle would do better as just kind of a don't think about it, just do it part. I think it'd make the level more fun, but it wasn't that big of a deal. I didn't really die to it too much besides a stupid bug at 50 whatever. Again, 2.2. But yeah, second drop. The first two waves in the second drop, absolutely ridiculous. By far the hardest parts of the level, specifically 67. That like wave up down thing was ultra difficult, but I only died to it like 3 times. I only got to the second drop like 6 times. I got pretty lucky. Yeah, honestly, I like the second drop of the level a lot. The beginning of it's the hardest part of the level, but after that it's really not that bad. It's also super fun. Like there's one part in the middle where like there are drums with the song and the waves like going up and down. It's like the Sonic Wave headbang part. If it was good, I love that part. That part is so satisfying to do, especially from zero. It had a really nice intensity to it. Overall, I really did enjoy this level. It's just, I just didn't like it as much as Untitled. Surprisingly though, I did find it easier than Untitled. I expected to find this much harder because the waves in this level were ridiculous, but thanks to me being much better at wave nowadays, I definitely found this easier than Untitled. So, you know, keep that in mind if you're interested in this level. As for difficulty though, I did just mention it was easier than Untitled. Harder than Cataclysm, definitely. Somewhere in between Untitled and Cataclysm. That's kind of a broad range. I'm gonna have to kind of think about it because I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head. I'm not good at judging that range of difficulty, but you know. But yeah, overall, it's pretty fun. I would definitely recommend it. Only if you're good at wave though. This level is overtly wave carried. It is absolutely ridiculously wave carried. Nothing in the level is really hard besides the wave. So if you can't do waves, and specifically if you can't do high CPS waves, don't play this level. Probably not a level that you should be messing with. But otherwise, I'd highly recommend giving it a shot. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got.